Good morning. It is Saturday, May 31st. It is my stepson's birthday. Happy birthday, Noah. Anyway, we're back at it. We're going to try something different. Everyone keeps telling me, oh, do earn by offer. Do earn by offer. Take every order on earn by offer. You'll make more than you do on earn by time. So let's go test that out. Last week we made $204 between doing earn by time on DoorDash and doing cherry picking on Uber Eats. Today we're going to do earn by offer. No shopping orders. Take every order on DoorDash and then cherry pick on Uber Eats. See if we make more than $204. We're working the same schedule. We did have a nasty storm. Had tornado warnings. So doesn't look like many trees are down. But first, let's go get some coffee. Alright, coffee's acquired. We have DoorDash on. We have Uber Eats on. DoorDash is 3 to 12 estimate wait time. Yay! Our AR is at 66. Alright, we got our first order, $5 for 3 miles, 2 miles, whatever it says on the screen. Let's go do it. Oh, surf bagel. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. We're here now. Alright, that was ready as soon as I got in there. 8 minutes, 2.9 miles to the drop off. I have an idea where this is. It says take a dirt road after these storms. I hope I don't get stuck because it's right by the river. Alright, we found it. Let's go drop this off. Alright, $2 base pay, $3 tip. Oh, freak. Our first backwards order. 6 something for 7.8 miles. McDonald's. Thanks, McDonald's. Let's go pick it up. Gotta do it. Alright, that's all picked up. Ready when I got there. Imagine that. And it's even worse. I thought it was $6.75. It's $6.25. And the GPS says 8.6 miles. Yay. I'm going to shave a couple miles off though. Alright, that's all dropped off. That was all base pay. 1 to 4 on DoorDash. Totally not worth it. Alright, we gotta take this. Ugh. I'm regretting earn by offer now. Alright, let's go see how busy it is in here. Oh Lord. This is one of those places that take forever and you get paid because you're waiting. So hopefully it's ready. Alright, 7 minutes, 2.7 miles, pin required. Yay. Aw, someone squished a turtle. Not cool. Alright, let's go drop this off. Yay. Alright, that's all dropped off. 2-6 on DoorDash. At least our AR is up to 68 now. For these no tippers. 1 hour in and we're at 14 $14.50. Yay. Alright, we got our next order, following a backwards order. $6.50 for 3 point something miles. Had to turn around to get a surf bagel again. Alright, we're back. See how long this takes. Alright, that's all picked up. 7 minutes, 2.5 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. We have our next order. $4 for 6 miles. McDonald's. Let's go do it. Alright, another pin required. 10 minutes, 6 miles. Let's go do it. Alright, let's go drop this off. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 3 on DoorDash. Alright, I'm about over these $4 orders. Let's go do this. Alright, let's go put this up. Still working on. Alright, that's picked up 2 minutes, 0.65 miles. Let's leave it door. Let's get to it. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 3. Alright, DoorDash or Uber, I did all your little stuff. Can I get double digits at least, not going 20 miles? Finally, a decent order. I'll post on the screen, but it's at McDonald's. It's just picking up 2 bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles with some strawberry shakes. Let's go do it. It's not double digits, but it's good enough. Alright, that's all picked up. It was only a couple minute wait. 11 minutes, 4.47 miles to the drop off. Dad was teaching his kids how to drive a golf cart. That was cute. Alright, that's all dropped off. 2 to 8 on DoorDash. This wind is crazy. My hair is all over the place. Alright, we got our next order. Ugh. Let's go do it. Take every order. It's better than earn by time, you say, Mid-Dasher. Alright, that's finally all picked up. It was like a 6-minute wait. Not worth it. But we are headed to Famous Footwear now. Alright, let's go drop this $3 order off. Oh, what? Cheap ass bastard. 24-cent tip. Really? Really? Anyway, we got our next order. Panda Express. We're right here now. Let's go get another backwards order. Here we were here. Let's go pick it up. You know it's a great order when Panda Not So Express is ready. Walk in and they just hand it to me. 18 minutes, 7 miles. Alright, that's all dropped off, 1 to 4. Couldn't record it because she came right out. Sure, I finally get a $10 order, but it's going 23 miles on Uber. Hey, thank you. Alright, we got our next order, $14.75, going 10.8 miles. Decent order. Picking up at Jersey Mike's and where was the other place? Buffalo Wild Wings. Ugh. Alright, let's go do it. Sorry, people forget how to drive. But let's go get this. We're pulling up now. Alright, let's go across the street. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. Alright, they're both picked up. First one is 16 minutes, 8.09 miles to the drop off. Going to Bayberry. Alright, that one's all dropped off. Next one's 3 minutes, 1.2 miles to the drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. I haven't dropped off here before. I normally drop off next door. Alright, let's go drop it off. No action. Alright, that's all dropped off. We have our next order. $6.25 going 2.3 miles. Wawa. Alright, we're pulling into Wawa now. Let's go see if it's ready. Alright, that's all picked up. Ready as soon as I got in there. 3 minutes, 1.8 miles. That's all dropped off. I'm back to platinum, bitches. 2.6. Oh, Lord. 12.75 going 15.8 miles or 15.1, 15 point something miles. Going to Galena. Ugh. Jersey Mike's. Let's go. We got an add-on 3.75. Shut up. 3.75 going 0.7 miles. Taco Bell. Let's see, are they going to the same customer? Yes, they're going to the same customer. Alright. That ain't that bad. So it's turning into a 15 for 15. Alright, that's all picked up. Let's go to Taco Hill. Alright, they're both picked up. 25 minutes, 13.3333333 miles to the drop off. Let's go hear banjos. Okay, whew. It's not going golds. We're good. Alright, let's go drop this off. They tried playing me in the cemetery. Uh-oh. What I made. Crazy. This GPS really tried sending me to inside the cemetery. No thank you. 2.7 on DoorDash. I told the customer, I said, that tried putting me into the cemetery. She goes, oh no, no, no. Alright. Let's find our way back to the area. Yeah, that's where it tried making me turn into. Nope, nope, nope. There's 4 things that I'm petrified of. 2 clowns, 3 mice, and 4 cemeteries. I think I just got a few more gray hairs. Talk about a panic attack. Alright, we got $12 plus going 4.8 miles. Picking up at, where are we picking up? Wendy's and then Jersey Mike's. Let's go. Nice, and they're both going to the same customer. I like that. Alright, let's go see if Bear Call Saul's food is ready. Alright, that's all picked up. Let's head over to Jersey Mike's. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. Alright, please tell me it's not going to rain again. Anyway, that's all picked up. 10 minutes, 2.2222 miles to the drop off. I delivered here before. Alright, let's go drop these off. Oh, I'll need a pin. Alright, why did it tell me I needed a pin but then leave at the door? That went up to $18. You're welcome. That was weird. Just the fact that it said pin required, but leave at the door, take a picture, and didn't tell me I get a pin. Okay. DoorDash is going all kinds of goofy today. 1 to 5. Well, I finally hit over $100. Only took me 6 hours. Alright, we got our next order, Starbucks, $4.25 for 0.8 miles. Let's turn around. Let's go see if this is ready. Alright, that took entirely too long. 7-minute wait. Just as I was ready to unassign it. Anyway, 2 minutes, 0.4 miles to drop off. And as you can tell, it's starting to rain again. Why does she have her little babies walking up the street? Alright, 2 to 6. Uber has yet to send me anything even worth taking.
Someone with a... that's everything.
Alright, we got our next order, $7 for 3.5 miles. Picking up at Mickey D's again. What are they getting? 5 items. 2 drinks. Alright, let's get to it. $4 for 10 miles. Uber, no thank you. Let's go see if this is ready. McDonald's looks packed. Do I have a parking spot? Nope, I don't. Great. 10:05 for 20 miles. Going to take over an hour's worth of work. No thank you. Alright. Pausing Uber. And let's go pick this up. Alright, that was ready as soon as I got in there. 7 minutes, 2.89 miles to the drop off. 8:23 for 20 miles. No thank you. Alright, that's all dropped off. 3 to 10. Or 6 for 10 miles. No thank you, Uber. And this is why I will stay green. Here we go with another backwards order. 10 for, I think it was 13. Let's go Outback. Oh Lord, it's going back to that lady where it sent me to the cemetery. Let's go see if it's ready. I normally have to knock on the door for them to pay attention. Not ready yet. Actually, this one isn't going to the same person. It's going right next to it. Alright, back to sending me to the cemetery. 22 minutes, 12.6 miles to drop off. Hey, deja vu. That's the cemetery they wanted me to turn down. No, thank you. Don't do cemeteries. Let's go drop this off. Leave it to her. Okay. All dropped off. 2-6. Alright, I took my next order. It's on Uber. I need something on Uber. It's not the greatest, but it's something. $16.70 for 15.7 miles, which is wrong because I know where it's going. Picking up at Taco Bell. It's 1.8 miles less. Let's go Taco Bell. We're going to Maryland again, but it's not Galena. Earlville. This is going to Crystal Beach. I just gotta remember to turn DoorDash back on before I get to that area because there's no service there. Alright, that's all picked up. They were just bagging it up when I got there. 23 minutes, 13 miles. Let's head to Crystal Beach. Alright, so she sent me a message. I wanted to give you a heads up as our house can be a little tricky to find. It's the one with the black front door, silver Chevy truck in the driveway, and a big old barn in the back of the driveway. Sounds easy enough. That's a big barn. Let's go drop this off. Have a good day. Alright, that's all dropped off. Let's go back to the zone. Alright, there was a $4.74 base pay. Not bad. Alright, we got our next order. $5. I think it was like 4.4 miles or something. Whatever it says on the screen. Royal Farms. Let's go do it. It's dinner rush. I shouldn't be doing $5 orders. Alright, Royal Farms is right across the street. They're getting 5 items. Alright, let's go grab this. Hopefully it's ready. Alright, that was a couple minute wait. 3 minutes, 1.5 miles. Oh, excuse me, to the drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. Don't ring bell. Don't ring the doorbell, please. Alright. Alright, 1 to 5 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order, Red Robin, 6 for 3.9. Let's go do it. Alright, that's all picked up. They brought it right out. 5 minutes, 2.2 miles. It says ring bell. Okay. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 5 on DoorDash. Uber still hasn't sent me anything since that one. Ew. $8.84 for 9.9 miles. Picking up at Chili's and Playable. Ew. Are they going to the same customer at least? No. Ugh. Even worse. Alright, let's go see if this is ready. Alright, that's all picked up. Let's head over to Playable. It's right in the same area. Alright, that's all picked up. 9 minutes, 3.2 miles to the first drop off.
For instructions, please ring doorbell. Thanks.
Alright, let's go drop this off. Alright, that's all dropped off. Next one's 10 minutes, 6.1 miles. And it's a PIM required, so you know it's a no tip. Oh, is this peel the skin off of the salmon chick? I hope not. It is her. Let's go drop it off. What's this? No. Yep. just take the skin off of the salmon, no tipper. Looks like we're headed to Applebee's next. $5 for 7 miles. Ugh. It's for one quesadilla burger. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. Let's go drop this thing off. 10 minutes, 5.57 miles. Alright, leave it door. Let's go do it. Alright, we got a large order, $23.96, but it's going 18 miles. Where the hell is it going? Picking up at Applebee's. Going blatantly. Alright. Let's go do it. Top customer. Let's go see if it's ready. It's 8 items. Mostly burgers and boneless wings and 2 things of mozzarella sticks. Any drinks? No drinks. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. Alright, that was a 20-minute wait. But 21 minutes, we have it all picked up. 21 minutes, 13.2 miles to the drop-off. Alright, let's go drop this up. We'll leave it front door. A little boxer. 1 to 2. Alright, we have our next order, $6 for 8 miles. Picking up back at Applebee's. Top customer. Let's go do it. Oh man, I didn't get it. I was going to end my night. It was like a 28 for 11. I'm so mad. I guess we're still doing this 6 for 8. Let's go see if this order's ready. I really wanted that order. It's getting chilly. Alright, 11 minutes, 5 miles to the drop off. This is as big as that catering order, that large order. A quarter of the price. Alright, let's go drop this off. I delivered to him before. Is he going to come out of his garage? Probably not. Let's go drop it off at the door. Alright, that's all dropped off. I'm going to end it. I did decline that last order, but I'm ending it anyway. For the day, oh shush. For the day, I was out for 11 hours and 37 minutes. Hold on, what's this? Yeah, we can do that. 14, 11 for 12. Let's see if we get it. Did we get it? Did we get it? We got it. 14, 11 for 12.
In a quarter-mile turn right on East Trail Court.
Let's go do it. I've never been here before. Lore Woodfire, wherever that is. It's a new restaurant. Or, no, it's the Country Club, I think. I believe. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so it's at the Country Club. Or the community house or whatever you want to call it. Okay, now we know where it is. Alright, that's not too bad. Now we know where it is. And where the door is and how to get in there. 21 minutes, 12 miles. Let's go. Alright, let's go drop this off. Cute house.
Dan C says, leave a door. Front porch is fine. Thank you.
Okay, you heard him. It's all dropped off. It's 8 o'clock. That was a 348 base pay. I'll post the numbers. Shush. I will post the numbers when I edit. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We were out for 12 hours exactly. I'll see you tomorrow.